Hi, good morning, all. This is your Sandhya Miss. Hope you all are doing well. First of all, I would like to welcome all of you to the new learning experience through Google Classroom. I am sure this will be an interesting experience for you all. So, use this in an effective way. In the last few weeks, we have discussed the first chapter, Chemical Reactions and Equations, through WhatsApp classes. I hope all of you have understood it well. Today we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter 2, Acids, Bases and Salts. Before entering into the chapter, you have to understand what are the objectives of this chapter. That means in this chapter we are discussing the following concepts: acids, bases and salts, indicators and types, reactions of acids and bases, their applications in everyday life, pH scale and its uses, important chemicals formed from salt. That is, in this chapter, we will study the reactions of acids and bases, how acids and bases cancel out each other's effects, and many more interesting things that we see and use in our day to day life. In this part, we are discussing only the following concepts: acids, organic and mineral acids with examples, bases, general properties of acids and bases. So, let's begin the chapter with the first concept, acids. You have studied in the lower classes about some of the properties of acids. They are: acids are sour in taste and they turn blue litmus paper red. On the basis of the source of origin, these acids can be classified into two types: organic acids and mineral acids. Organic acids and mineral acids. The acids present in plant materials and animals are called organic acids. You are familiar with these acids names. For example, citric acid, which is present in citrus fruits such as lemon, orange, etc. Tartaric acid is present in tamarind, grapes, etc. Oxalic acid is present in tomato. Methanoic acid or formic acid is present in ant, etc. These all are the different examples of organic acids. These all are derived from plants and animals. One important property of this organic acid is that they are weak acids. That means they are not very strong. Let's check out some more examples of these organic acids and their sources. Citric acid is present in lemon, oxalic acid is present in tomato, tartaric acid is present in grapes, lactic acid is present in milk, formic acid or methanoic acid is present in ant, malic acid is present in apple, and acetic acid is present in vinegar. These are the different examples of organic acids. They are derived from plants and animals. The next category of acid is mineral acids. The acids prepared from the minerals of the earth are called mineral acids. You have studied about these minerals in the geography. That means, what are minerals? The chemical compounds that are found on earth crust are called minerals. For example, calcium carbonate, sodium chloride, magnesium sulfate, sodium carbonate, etc. are examples of minerals. These are found in earth crust. The chemical compounds that are found on earth crust are called minerals, and the acids present or prepared from these minerals are called mineral acids. For example, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, etc. These are generally used in the laboratory, or they are mainly used for the industrial purpose or commercial purpose. They are generally strong acids. Organic acids are weak acids, whereas mineral acids are strong acids. You may see these acids in the laboratory, and their label, look at their label. Hydrochloric acid is represented as HCl. Sulfuric acid is represented as H2SO4 and nitric acid is represented as HNO3. Let's study some more properties of these acids. We have studied that acids are sour in taste, they turn blue litmus paper red. In addition to this, some more properties are there. That means they react with metals and metal carbonates. They react with metals and metal carbonates. We will study it in detail with the help of different activities in this chapter itself. And another important property is that these acids contain hydrogen ion or H plus ion. What are the main properties of these acids? Acids are sour in taste. They turn blue litmus paper red. They react with metal carbonates and metals. And they contain hydrogen ion or H plus ions. The most important acids are mineral acids. So in this chapter we are discussing the mineral acids and their reactions only. That they are sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, etc. The next concept is bases. The solution of substances like caustic soda, lime, and washing soda are bitter in taste and soapy to touch. What are their characteristics? Bases are bitter in taste and they are soapy in nature to touch. The examples of bases are caustic soda, lime, washing soda. We will study the chemical formula or chemical names of these compounds such as washing soda, caustic soda in this chapter itself. And most of these bases do not dissolve in water. You may have studied about alkalis. Most of the bases which do not dissolve in water, but some of the bases which dissolve in water without any particular reaction, they are known as alkalis. What are alkalis? What is the difference between bases and alkalis? All bases do not dissolve in water, but some bases which dissolves in water are known as alkalis. For example, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. These all are examples of alkalis. Alkalis are similar to that of bases, but all bases do not dissolve in water, but alkalis are the bases which dissolves in water. Some examples of bases from daily life are chalk, soap, bleach, that means household cleaners, and Drano, that means a car wash liquid. These all contain bases as the chemical compound. Some other examples of bases are sodium hydroxide, that is a base present in soap, ammonia, that is a base present in household cleaners, and calcium hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide, which is present in antacids. What are antacids? Antacids are chemical substances or medicines that are used for acidity. For example, gelusil is a medicine used for acidity. That is an example of antacids. These antacids contain bases as the chemical compound. So, that's all about this session. So, we have discussed about acids, their chemical properties, their general classification, bases, their general characteristics, and with their examples. I hope all of you have understood it well. If you have any doubts regarding this topic, you can contact me or message me at any time. Thank you.